Jesse said, "You're so lame. All you do is talk and criticize. Where your action? What have you done for your country?" Um, I mean, I wouldn't say I really criticize, but you know, I'll walk you back 30 years. There used to be things called journalists, and I understand I'm not a veteran or I'm not putting myself on a pedestal like I'm a UFC champion or anything, but everybody plays their role. And in media, there used to be journalists, and journalists used to hold big pharma accountable, and journalists used to question both presidents, and journalists used to, question the wars. And when lobbyists came in and swallowed up both parties, journalists used to talk about it. Now, social media works with big pharma. Both parties are completely captured. The donor billionaires have bought out both sides, even your favorite politicians. And now we have a media complex who does absolutely nothing. People don't even like Fox News anymore because they turned on Trump at a weird time. That didn't even make any sense. And then as far as right-wing influencers, most of them are just professional carpet, grabbers or whatever. I don't know, like coattail riders. So I'm trying to do journalism and news analysis. And for somebody with a camera and, my own production, I've gotten like 800, 900 million. We're almost at 1 billion total views. I mean, it's pretty incredible. So that's my role. It's not criticizing or hating. I'm not hating him personally, but if he takes $1 million from Pfizer and sells our country out to big pharma, I can't help but notice that I'm one of the only people who will mention that. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that other people don't do news analysis. I'm sorry that you think it's criticizing. But, I've solved this mystery, and you could tell by my energy, I'm not even upset. People, it's not that they want me to stop, quote unquote, criticizing or doing reporting. They just want me to stop shattering their false paradigm. That's when they get upset. When a Christian says to me on Twitter, "Oh, you shouldn't throw stones at a glass," if you shouldn't be pointing your finger if your hands are dirty, don't talk about lobbying money. I look at their Twitter feed and it's all them criticizing Democrats, and it's all them calling out Democrats. So I'm like, "Oh, you're one of those idiot, loser, fake Christians that just uses Bible verses to be a hypocrite, where it's like you're projecting onto me." It's like, all you do is talk about Democrats, and all you do is question Democrats and question the narrative. You just don't want me to question Republicans you like because you have this godlike complex around Republicans. So it's not a Christian verse you're giving me. You just want me to do what you want to do. So, I've solved the big mystery. It's like people don't want me to stop doing what I'm doing. They want me to stop shattering their false paradigm. It's not like they want me to sit here and say kumbaya and never question anything ever. They don't want me to. If they actually wanted me to do that, I'd respect them. I'd be like, "No, you're actually right. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should go build a house and live in the woods." I agree. It's not like I do a perfect job. I'm like, I would agree with you. Yes. But 10 times out of 10, when these people say this to me, they just want me to stop shattering their illusion. If I say Joe Biden took $1 million from Pfizer, it's good reporting. If I say Hillary Clinton did an evil vaccine scheme that was a socialist scam, that's good reporting. If I point out the fact that Trump did it, now all of a sudden I'm hating. Now all of a sudden I'm criticizing. Now all of a sudden they throw a Bible verse at me that they don't actually apply to themselves and hide behind it like there's some sort of Jesus figure. It's like I've cracked the code of what people want. And it is what it is. Someone said, "You're just generally wrong and you're naive." I have to go in a couple minutes because I'm going to be on someone's show. What am I wrong about? This is an open forum, you could say. I see what's going on. It's a fake little circus. I don't care what people think. If you want to buy into it, if you want to believe Trump's the outsider fighting DeSantis, who's the insider, and Trump's totally not in on the same things that DeSantis is not, he's totally can't be bought, even though he already got bought. He totally doesn't take donor money, even though he already took donor money. He totally wouldn't hire the swamp after he hired the swamp. He's totally not working for Big Pharma, even though he did work for Big Pharma, and he still sells their product bigger than Bill Gates. If you want to believe this fake paradigm that people are painting in the right-wing media, you can believe it. It's like Democrats. Millions of them just repeat the same lies over and over. Seth Meyers, Trevor Noah, Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon, they all repeat the same lie to the point where millions of Democrats walk around like robots and they believe the lie because they heard it in so many different places. So they think it's real, but it's not real. It doesn't matter how many people lie. It's not true. Same thing is true with a lot of right-wing influencers. They're brainwashing people. They all say the same lies in unison to cover up for corruption and to cover up for bipartisan stuff. It is what it is. If you want to believe that only Joe Biden prints money and the Democrats are going to or the Republicans are going to cut the deficit, You could believe that. That's fine. I don't care. But it's not true. It's not true. Republicans also do socialism. Republicans also print too much money. Republicans don't cut the deficit. They raise it up, in some cases even more than Democrats. But it's Tom and Jerry. That's the theme. It's Tom and Jerry. We're almost there. We're almost there. You put the carrot. Oh, my arm got caught in the mouse hole. We almost had the mouse. Come back next week. Come back next week. Donate to me. Donate to me. Protest, protest, protest. Donate to me. We almost got Jerry. We're so close. And then the Democrats do the same thing. It's like a giant game of Tom and Jerry that they just are always so close, but they just never get there, because that's kind of like the show that you're watching. So if you want to buy into it, that's fine. I'm just, at a certain point, it's like, grow up, but it's all good.